that the question is, I think the one element that most people forget is intelligence is not necessarily the same thing as knowledge, and that's not necessarily the same thing as autonomy. And we often tend to put all three things together into one bundle. And you can build a system that is very autonomous, but not very intelligent. At the same time, in the same token, you can also say you can build a system that's very knowledgeable, contains enormous amount of information, right, like a library, if you will, but it does not necessarily mean you are, or the system is intelligent. And I think Wall Street, as we are in our society, often mix those three things together. They think, robots going to take over the world and whatnot. Well, yeah, sure, it's possible that a robot has autonomy, but just because it has autonomy doesn't mean it's necessarily intelligent, right? And same way also with knowledge. So there's this goal here right now to achieve AGI, superintelligence. In my view, it is, I don't think, in my expert view, I don't think it's AGI is achievable right now with our current technology. Because one thing I think that Wall Street and most of us forget is that problem solving is not only about answering a question. In fact, the most interesting questions to answer starts with knowing which question to ask. And when you look at all the scientific and engineering breakthroughs, right, it always starts with somebody asking a question that nobody has asked before. And at this moment, at this stage of AI technology, there is no AI model that is able to ask the right question without manually, faking it, obviously. So give a problem and some AI system somehow knowing what question to ask. And there is no such AI model built today, and we don't have it yet at this moment, that is able to do this. And that is why I don't believe the LLMs that everybody heard of that we have today are not capable of AGI as superintelligence. They will be enormously knowledgeable. They'll be embodying knowledge 10 times the size of Library of Congress, perhaps. Who knows? But just because you have enormous amounts of knowledge and the information is retrievable doesn't mean necessarily it has human-level intelligence. Why? Because it cannot ask. That system, whatever you're building, does not have the ability to ask the right questions.